This is the supply roof since 2021, another supply roof 2021, 2022 May. Then finally, the roof has been fulfilled. Then let's go to the floor. February 2021 floor, another touch to the floor, creating a descending trend line. This becomes an institutional descending trend line and price updating it again on a double confluence where a horizontal demand structure meets a descending trend line, an uptick. So I think what will happen for AUD USD is that it's at the place of buy at the moment based on this structure. You can see a break and retest here in the month of March 2020. A breaker from a supply roof ultimately became a demand floor. So we want to see price return there, get respected, and come back to destroy that structure. So AUD USD is destined for more bearish drop, but at the moment the price is on a demand floor. So because it's on a demand floor, it's technical that it must buy. So except to have there's no strong fundamental analysis apart from unemployment data, unemployment claim. So that will not be enough. So what we'll continue to see here is that AUD USD continue to drop. The where market is in a place of buy. So we have double confluence. You can see another structure bearing witness to a buy. Here we have here a demand structure, a break of a demand structure and a possible retest, and price would return to respect a supply roof, break of a supply roof, price returns on retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, and finally retest 4 with a double structure, and AUD USD signal open is going up. So you begin to see a significant rise in AUD USD from Wednesday. Monday will be contested, but I will tell you from Wednesday, Tuesday, you begin to see a significant green candle from AUD USD. I'm telling you, this is the structure. We have looked at the structure from weekly, we have looked at the structure on daily, and now the next we're going to do is to go down to intraday to look out for sniper entry. So as Sydney opens today, we'll look for a buy opportunity for AUD USD. So this is what it is. AUD USD, this is what it is. So you can see the structure backing a buy idea. We have double confirmation for buy, double confirmation for buy. Then the next thing that is likely going to happen here is to let me also show you another evidence for buy. So this is another evidence. So for AUD USD, we have three evidence supporting the buy idea. You can see the structure every time price return there, it's a buy. It's a descending trend line, but as well acting as a dynamic support. So AUD is set for a buy. Okay. I know a lot of people will not believe it, but it is a buy. So as you march into the new week, buy AUD USD. Australian dollar is going to rise. You can see from the bearish heavy candle bearish drop in the month of September, no, December 17, to return to area of influence where price has tried to create a W structure, and the opening week you begin to see a green candle upswinging. So as we march into Sydney Open, please feel free to look for a buy opportunity for AUD USD. So this is how we analyze markets. We analyze the chart using the data provided on the chart. So it's not like it's a personal thing. All analysis are based on the price action, the action of price. What did price do? We look out for areas where structure is broken, where a demand flow is broken, where a supply roof is broken. We look out for a possible retest, then make our conclusion as to where price is headed. So I tell you that a breakout from the blue demand structure will ultimately see AUD continue to sink. So if they manage to break out from that structure, a breakout from this structure, we see AUD come down here. Okay? Yes, it is. It is what it is. So I believe that the Reserve Bank of Australia will do everything it takes to make sure that Australian dollar avoids a further slide. They must do all it takes to avoid it. If that happens, then we are going to have severe drop from Australian dollar. Then another thing is that as much as we want to upswing, let us not forget that we have a breakout from a previous demand floor. Let's look at it on a weekly candle structure. So you will see how prices are broken out from August trend line. You can see here a price build up of several buy and suddenly broke the structure. Demand floor, demand floor, demand floor, demand floor, break of a demand floor, retest from November. AUD USD open another wave of sell after break of structure. So what I think price will do is price will come down here, hopefully aiming to retest it, and at that level you begin to look for opportunity to short. Then we'll have another area again. If price upswing, we look for opportunity to short will be at this area where we have another strong break of structure. We can also trace it from our structure strategy where you see price. You can see here again we have another structure, break and retest, resistance structure, play on demand. When price return, broke the structure, retested, and dropped another heavy bearish candle. So if we break out from this structure now, then what price will do is to print another low. So you can see the structure. If we manage to break out from that structure, if we break out from that structure, then what do we have? Another issue of break and retest. Price will continue to sink down. So at the moment, this is a buy position. As the market open, it's a confirmed buy position. Everything it takes to fulfill buy has been met. So as Sydney opens, buy AUD USD. You can see the structure on a clearer zoom. We brought the structure very close, and in the future, if price manage to return to the roof again, we are going to short it again. A long-term descending trend line. This is a long-term descending trend line, acting as a dynamic supply roof, an institutional roof. It's a psychological descending trend line. So what we see here is a price playing in a small roof. So where we watch out for price technical return. If you have price return to this area, feel free to sell it. So what we see here is that we are going to have a double confluence as the upswing in coming days for AUD USD. The price will move and technically be challenged by the descending trend line in this bearish channel and begin to trace its way down again. This is case one. And case two to this is that fundamental analysis might come in and the structure will break here and we aim higher, where we'll now look for opportunity to short. So this is what you have for AUD. So as the market opens, you have to go long. So from here, your target will be you have to go long and hold. My target will be here. I want to exit this trade to cover this heavy bearish candle. This heavy bearish candle is going to be closed. So where you put your stop loss at this area. So we have a descending channel. So you have to make sure price might return. Price might return to retest with another heavy bearish candle like it has done here, which I think is unlikely. This bearish candle is unlikely to repeat itself. But bear in mind that this can also happen. It's possible that you can have something of that nature. It's possible. But we don't want that, and I don't think that can happen at the moment. I don't think. But bear in mind that this can happen. So if that happens, this is the structure you will have. So if price breaks down here, then it will come down to retest the broken blue demand floor. Then on retest, price will continue to sell. So we don't want that to happen. So where price is on a strong demand, we have two different evidence. We have the evidence from the demand floor, a descending demand floor. We have a blue demand floor and another structure bearing us witness. So let's change the color to black. So these are all witness that AUD USD is going to buy. So as we march into a new week, feel free to buy AUD USD. As Sydney opens, AUD USD, I repeat, is a buy. Don't try to sell it. For market, has impulse correction, impulse correction. It doesn't move just in one direction. It will continue to change direction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So this is how we analyze market. And I tell you, as the market opens, AUD USD is going to be a buy. It's a buy. I will say it again. AUD USD is a buy. Feel free to challenge my perspective. If you feel what we've said is wrong, feel free to challenge us openly. I don't entertain secret DMs. Feel free, challenge my perspective. If you think AUD USD is not a buy as the weekly candle opens, I need to see your reason. Maybe I can learn from you. But if you don't have anything, don't send me a DM. Don't talk to me.